Ladies, there are not many of you. Gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Yes, it is that time. As all good things begin, so too they must end. I don't know. That sounds poetic. I'm going with it. Roll credits. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And today we are going to be finishing this masterpiece of a game. Technically speaking, we've already finished it. This is more a celebratory victory lap. We're gonna enjoy what we want to enjoy in this game, and I thought no better than to start on the main menu of the game and just click start game so we can see him for the last time. Defenseless with one S, because we weren't able to put two S's on him, has 215 hours, 33 minutes, and 29 seconds here. His hunter rank is 193, master rank 151. He was a man, we can tell by his roided out physique, and he has a bunch of money in his pocket. Actually, he's pretty broke. Augmenting costs a lot. We're gonna have a fun time today. Been through a lot here. What do you want? Oh god, this is more of the behemoth shit. Look, I'm not doing it. Is my coffee out of ice? My coffee's out of ice, no. My coffee has been re-iced. Ah, beautiful. He taketh with his eyes. Gross. I don't want it. So I think for today's episode, I'm just going to probably hunt my favorite monster in the game, just because I want to hunt Rathian. I love Rathian so much. There she is. Oh, she's in the arena. I'll take it. I'll take a nice fight with Rathian any day of the week. Such a beautiful little monster. Such an amazing monster. And we will be seeing her in Rise near immediately. Okay, well, we're going to talk about our normal bullshit first, and then we will hop on into really wrapping up the series. I wrote down a bunch of statistics about the series in general, how it's changed the channel, and just some interesting stuff about it that I wanted to go over. And yeah, just give my closing thoughts about everything. So first things first, last episode I mentioned that I ordered a new SSD and I had this whole plan set out, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it until I move into my parents' house, because you know that's the smart thing to do. Don't mess up any of these. You're gonna yell and I'm gonna go immediately for the attacks. We're gonna longsword you. I got that SSD, and near immediately after getting it in my hands, I was like, well, I have no self-control. I'm just gonna go for it. If I lose the Monster Hunter, recording or all my data, worst case scenario, I just tell the fans online that we're ending a little bit prematurely, and I'll see you in a week or two once, I finish with my move. Luckily, we didn't destroy all of our data. We actually did it in a relatively safe way. So yeah, I got it in front of me, looked up a tutorial on how to do it. The guy in the tutorial was like, here's how you do it, but you can also use this program that costs $70 a year, or you can use my code and get it for $35. And I was at a point where I was like, you know what? I already dropped a decent amount of money on this SSD. What's another $35 for a program? I think it's called like Ease US or some stuff. It's kind of an interesting program. I have a lifetime license for it now, so I suppose in the future it could become useful. And I think it still will become useful because it can also move programs between drives. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. What I managed to do with the program is I copied my programs over to a new drive which now has Windows 10 on it. So now I actually have two operating systems that I can switch between. I still have my old drive, right? All my old drive has is a backup of itself on it, and it has Windows 11 and all my old files on it. Technically speaking, old. I then used this program to create a copy and duplication of all my programs, which is actually pretty sweet because, now I have a backup of them. So in my whole process, or in the guy's video, he mentions that some stuff will not transfer over. And sure enough, some stuff didn't transfer over. The big ones that I've noticed was the Elgato microphone EQ got messed up, and I noticed it and I was like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna go hop onto the other drive and just grab it. So that's all I did. I just went over there, took a photo of my EQ settings, and then just came back because I didn't want to remake them. Some programs had a little bit of trouble. For instance, I had Google Chrome running, and yet the computer didn't know that Google Chrome was installed. So like every time I'd click a website link or something, it would open an Edge, and I would look at like Windows 10 settings for default browser, and it was like, oh, Edge or Internet Explorer. I'm like, kill me. I don't want either of them. Also, incredibly hilarious hilariously. All I had to do was reinstall Google Chrome, and in a hilarious twist of events, Microsoft now asks you, like, hey, are you sure you want to use Google Chrome? Internet Explorer or Edge is just as good. And like, I get it, Edge is Chromium, but I'm gonna be honest, fuck Microsoft. I don't like their shit. I use their stuff because I have to. It's not because I enjoy it and I'm like, yeah, I want some of the most disgusting UI changes imaginable. I want what looks like an abomination on my screen. Someone commented on today's video, episode 40, which, by the way, I haven't even mentioned it. Holy shit, we've been through 40 episodes. He had mentioned that, like, yeah, people still upgrade Windows. It's a fucking cringe thing. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But at the same point, like, I don't know. Windows 11 was so dog shit. I don't understand it. I don't understand the fucking design decisions. I mean, visibly, it looks all right, and it looks different compared to 10. And I've just grown so used to 10 over the years that I was like, I want to change. I want to look new and shiny, and I'm really missing my shots on this longsword. But don't do it. I can say now, the exact same computer, exact same everything, right? Everything's the same, okay? We've established that. This computer runs so much cleaner off Windows 10 than it ever did on 11. File Explorer, you're not gonna believe this. File Explorer works. Isn't that insane? I know. Fucking Bill Gates or whoever's running that company is like, what? File Explorer actually working? No. We can't have that happen. Is that back broken? That might be back broken. I'm gonna go for a head wound just for some extra damage. Like, don't get me wrong, Linux is probably the best. I just run Adobe products, so I can't fucking use it. And on top of that, when it comes to operating systems, you have power in numbers, I kind of think. You know, the more people who use the operating system, the more help you can get when shit eventually does break, because shit breaks on every computer. You know, it's nice when I'm like on my parents' laptop and it's Apple and they're like, how do you do this? And I'm just like, all right, fuck it. Let's look up Google. Let's find the forum post from 6 years ago that describes the exact problem I'm having and how they fixed it. And 9 times out of 10, it's just like fucking dumb shit. Uninstall, reinstall program. The Windows computer now, I'm going to keep the old installation of Windows 11 for a little bit, just until I'm 100% certain I don't need anything off of the old drive. Then I'm gonna wipe the old drive, delete the Windows 10 installation, and at that point, we should be pretty freaking safe to do whatever the fuck we want. And oh, shit, he fucking abated it. You sneaky bastard. Get down here. Get down here. There we go. There we go. We get the swippity swap. We hit him with the old rizzle dazzle spizzle bazzle, if you know what I'm talking about. Us longsword mains have our own language. God damn it. And a lot of the times it's just fucking stupidity. Doing his stupid shit. Let me hit you with this claw of a fucking Fatalis. Wee. There she is. Rathian, I didn't even mention. You're my favorite. Such a good fucking fight. Always quality. Pretty easy to read once you get it down. Are you gonna give me a gem on my final? Oh, Ruby, on my final episode here. Aw, sweetheart. You didn't have to. Thank you, though. How special. How very special. Damn, 2? You didn't need to do that. Fucking, we're gonna bow or some bullshit. Nah, we're gonna boast. We're still an asshole. Look at these goddamn ones. God damn, look at those fucking, oh, he's fucking built different. Who modeled this? This is amazing. This fucking Street Fighter team did this shit. They're like, we need a muscle guy, and someone from the Street Fighter crew comes running across the building. I got you. I can put muscles on his eyeballs. I got him. What should we do next? Do we even use any items? Oh, we use the medicine. How expensive. You know who is fun? Radobaan, and he's also weak to dragon. I really enjoyed the Radobaan fight. First time we fought Radobaan, I really was like, I really thought highly of him. He's a good monster. I'll give him his flowers. I'll glaze up Radobaan a little bit. Honestly, he got higher in my rankings playing through this game especially. And perhaps we should start talking about a little bit of the wrapping up stuff. When I made the 100 subscriber special, otherwise known as the tier list, that didn't perform nearly as well, and it's why I never made another one. I suppose it wouldn't take me too long to actually make it now. And you know what? I might actually write that down. Hold on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. So during the break week, I will at some point edit and release a tier list. Hopefully I'll have enough time to do it. I really don't think it'll be that difficult difficult to produce and put together and edit, because the original was not that bad, and it'll just be a lot of me talking about my feelings about the entire series. But Radobaan really has gone up in my ranks throughout this entire game. Playing through him the first time, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he existed in this game. But no, I think every time I've fought him, he's been a relatively fun fight. I really enjoy him. I hope he gets his flowers. I hope he gets his stay in the series, because he is a fucking rad monster. I like the idea of the Uragon family. Well, technically speaking, he is not an Uragon. I think, actually, I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps one of the lore boys can fill me in the comments. But the Uragon was just like a tar guy who has just rolled around in like rocks and shit, and now he has ore stuck to his body, and that's why he's hard. And I love the fact that Radobaan is just like bone. He's like weaker. I mean, you don't fight him nearly as soon, but goddamn if he's not just a fucking an awesome designed monster. I really like him. I think the idea to make Uragon a high rank only monster is also a good idea. I've been fainted a lot by Uragon. Uragon, if you trip, he can keep up the fucking pressure. Like, he is a really good monster at doing that, and he's annoying too, but he's cool. Like, he does the roly-poly bit. I don't know, I really like Radobaan. Radobaan is up there. He does suffer from one particular problem, which is that he is almost so designed for the Rotten Vale that I don't know if he can be brought to other games without them having a Rotten Vale-esque area. Yeah, he's gonna sleep me, you little bastard. One of the only monsters that sleep I don't, totally hate on. Jim Jam, what are you doing, bud? Also, shout out Health Augment. That's probably why I've been able to go through these quests without a single fucking potion and just enjoying my time with the longsword. I don't think we're gonna use longsword for Rise, but once again, I'm looking for a weapon that I'm gonna run through the entirety of Monster Hunter Rise with. I will probably keep you guys updated on my Twitter about how that goes. If you want, check me out there, because I'll probably be updating about the move and bullshit there. I don't think the move should be that bad. I think moving the computer desk is going to be the worst, because last time I threw my back out when I moved the computer desk. I know exactly what I did, and it fucking sucked. That was not fun. That's the first time I've thrown my back out in my entire life. I had newfound respect for my father after that day, because he has thrown his back out numerous times, and I never understood it as a kid. Oh, I understand it now. Goddamn. Maybe I don't think I ever mentioned that. Maybe we'll mention that when we come back for Rise. And for those of you who aren't aware, I'm taking a week off to move, so no videos next week. When we come back, we're gonna start Rise, and hopefully we're also going to begin, Jesus Christ, he went straight for me. Hopefully we're gonna begin a video a weekday. I think that's the overall plan. I think that it's totally doable, but we're gonna see, because I think that should be good both to grow the channel and for me mentally, because it will give me at least 2 days off instead of my current 1 a week. Oi, got him. Just barely tapped him. Also, I'm not gonna fucking sharpen my weapon. What are you talking about? It's a Radobaan. Whee! Jim Jam. Jim Jam, I'm gonna miss you. I do know what I'm going to name my cat and Palamute in Rise. I've already chosen that because they are names that I have decided I will name my actual first cat. And I don't think I'll ever have a dog. If I find a beautiful cutie pie who wants a dog, yeah, I'll be okay with a dog, but that's fine. I'm just not a dog person, to be honest with you. I'll pet a dog, I'll be happy and be like, what's up, boy, or whatever the shit. But ultimately, I'm just not a dog person. I'm a cat boy. I'm not an actual cat boy, even though I did sketch a neon Defenseless with cat ears because I thought it was funny, and I don't think I've ever used it. I've used it maybe once or twice. I think I used it in the how to essentially video when I upgraded the Steam Deck because I needed a censored face to hide my own disgusting face. Hey, if you could like chill it with your Beyblade bullshit, that'd be awesome. All right, come on, give me the stabby stab and jumpy jump so I can do the slashy slash. Yeah. So yeah, I think the 2 weapons that are out of the running are probably longsword and charge blade. I could always fucking go back on my word. I am a total fucking coward. Like I said, I have no self-control. The second I got that SSD, I was like, yeah, I'm installing this today. It's going in the computer right now. Damn the consequences. I don't care if it bricks everything or if it sacrifices the video. Hell, I got it up at I think I got everything set up at 2 or 3 in the afternoon yesterday. So it was just like, oh, time to edit the entire video, which that's also another thing. I'm hoping, I feel like I procrastinate a lot because in my mind, I have like a deadline and I'm like, oh, well, the video has to be done today. So like in the afternoon, I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time. Yet I end up wasting a lot of time procrastinating and shit. So I'm hoping that by doing a video a day, I'll procrastinate less and I can get more growth out of the channel. Do you want a Dragonator? Sweetie. Doink! Get fucking shish kebab, dog. I'm looking forward to the wire bugs. No longer mounting, just going for straight wire bugs. And there we go. Thank you, Radobaan. You were a great monster during this hunt. You were a great monster during this game. I hope to see you in future titles. I don't believe you're in World, or I don't believe you're in Rise. Now. Don't shed a tear for us being done with Monster Hunter World. Like I said in the last episode, should in the future Defenseless become a live stream and we have an editor who can edit these videos together, there is a good chance that we will come back and we will work on all of the achievements in the game. But this is goodbye for now. Jim Jam, you were an awesome cat in this game. You saved my ass numerous times. You also pissed me off numerous times, okay? You got to get better at your Vigor Wasps, okay? There were some clutch moments there that I was like not impressed with you, but here's the thing, you're doing fine, you're gonna do great, okay? Jim Jam, we salute you, bud. Have a great day. We gotta say goodbye to Smithy Kalishnikov, just because Smithy Kalishnikov is a sick fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I think throughout all 41 episodes, my favorite joke of the entire thing was in that fucking A Fatalis What episode. I think that was my favorite episode. But it wasn't necessarily just like the editing of when I photoshopped it together and it slid on. I think my favorite part of that entire episode was the shot outside of the Smithy's hut, and it's just with the echoed reverb, like, I can still build it with the scraps. Smithy Kalishnikov, you're a sick fuck. You will be put on trial for your crimes second to me because I've committed numerous. All right. Let's say goodbye. Pookie, I still have not held you once in this entire episode, or this entire series, and I'm not going to do it today. I can't say that. Edit that out. All right, let's talk statistics. I want to see my guild card. This view. My beautiful default guild card. Okay, in the entire series, we've done 26 hunts with a great sword, 5 with a long sword, 22 with the sword and shield. What in God's name? That's weird. 2 with the switch axe. 1 was Fatalis. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I don't know what the other one was, to tell you the truth. That's fucking weird. 356 hunts with the charge blade. That is insane. 147 with the light bowgun and 126 with the heavy bowgun. That is surprising to me. I would not have thought that the heavy bowgun got that much use, considering we really didn't have it for that long. But I guess it does make sense with the just absolute speed that it rips through quests. That, yeah, it does. It gets up there pretty quick. All right, Jim Jam is a level 50 cat. Those are his statistics. We didn't get all of his gear leveled up. That's kind of a shame. Flash Fly Cage is still sitting at level 1. Ooh, that's not good, but that's fine. The Tail Riders, what are these? Oh, that's all of our unities. I guess that's cool. These are a bunch of achievements. We're 72% of the way. Hunter's Log. Oh, all the crowns and shit. Yeah, that's fine. Do Guiding Lands, Resource Info, and the big one. Actually, is this the big one? I thought that you'd be able to see. That's a lot. 66 low rank, 158 high rank, 206 master rank. Crazy. No arena quests, as is tradition. I'm actually, wait, okay, so this is quest type, low rank, high rank, master rank, investigations, guiding lands. Okay, so this is just by quest. I was hoping that you could see how many monsters you have killed. I suppose, let me just check really quick to see if I can find that. Yeah, I don't think it is. You can probably total it up from this and see like statistics about it. The fuck? Oh, Zor Magnaros, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll just quickly pan through all of these pages if you are interested in one over the other. I have no clue why you would be. Who is a one? Oh, I never killed Chara Ishvaldo twice. That's funny. Fucking ignored that shit. I don't think I ever fought a Tigrex. The brute Tigrex, the super Tigrex. I don't think I ever fought him. That's a shame. Whatever. He's kind of the most boring, if I'm gonna be honest. So, aside from that, we have some statistics about the YouTube channel. So, Monster Hunter World Episode 1 began February 18th, 2024. That is 157 days from this recording, 159 from probably the post. On that day, I was sitting at 45 subscribers. So we have gained in the past 157 days 1,118 subscribers. It's been 22 weeks. The channel has grown tremendously since then. Pow World series and the Cult of the Lamb series were really just tests at that point. Nothing really did well until Monster Hunter World, and I was extremely happy to have it happen because it is one of my favorite games, and it was kind of a no-brainer. I mentioned it in the first episode, in like the first couple of seconds, but for those of you who didn't know, I recorded another episode of the Pow World that night. I was driving to Taco Bell, and I was like, that sucked. That recording was bad. It was really bad, and I don't want to edit it. And so on my drive, I was like, what game would I play on the channel if I had the option to do so? Like any game. And it just came back to Monster Hunter World. And I came back home, immediately deleted the Pow World recording. I edited it together, and the first episode did way better than anything else at the time. And I just kept making them. I think I've grown as an editor. I think the channel has grown. I can't wait to see where Monster Hunter Rise is going to take us because we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So, Jim Jim, it has been an honor to fight beside you. You will have a great time in Monster Hunter World Limbo while this world freezes over for my crimes. I have committed numerous crimes against monsters. I have injected my body with things that are completely banned against the Hunters Guild. I will be executed for my crimes, and hell awaits me on the other side because I have no right to go to heaven due to the copious amounts of shit that this hunter has done. He's taken nothing but pride and greed into his mindset, into his grind set, and he has been an awesome hunter. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you all in the week, and for the last time for Monster Hunter Worlds, call your mother, tell her you love her. Bye.